Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing this concept that I've recently come up with called the whole package. And I kind of had, for lack of a better term, an epiphany recently with respect to what my clients are looking for in a broad sense. We tend to get kind of, if you will, preoccupied with the specifics of what clients are looking for, without looking at, for lack of a better term, the whole package, exactly what they're looking to do here. And for folks that are looking to come to Thailand to live and work and presumptively have a path to residence, a path to Thai citizenship, and remain here long term, I'm making these videos for those folks. I'm looking at this more holistically. And I'm also, where we usually make our videos in a very compartmentalized way, these whole package videos we're making, and we're kind of combining topics because while certain things may not work in a very narrow way, it may even be illegal in a very narrow sense of the term, depending on the broader context of what one is looking to do, it may be possible to legally undertake such activity. So for example, Thai homeownership can be a tricky thing here in Thailand, because there are various restrictions on land, real estate ownership for foreign nationals. That stated, if it's sort of intertwined with business activity, that can change things up a little bit, as there are certain legal protocols here in Thailand that do allow for certain types of real estate ownership, specifically for specific types of businesses. I'm not going to get into the details of that in this video because it's very circumstantially dependent. But on top of that, there are circumstances, and we've seen it a lot, especially the so-called shop house model here in Thailand, where we see businesses run oftentimes by Thai foreign couples, where the business actually runs usually on the ground floor of their home. And in these circumstances, it can be advantageous, and it can be very, especially to the foreigner, it can be kind of a situation where their unique circumstances can create a set of factors wherein the whole will be greater than the sum of its parts in a legal sense. So where it may not be possible to gain real estate control over Thai real estate, or possible to undertake a business at the budget levels that one wishes to, by combining perhaps home ownership with business, with running a business and operating a business, you may be able to get sort of the best of both worlds. Be able to have a company, have a work permit, and we'll get into that in another video, but have work authorization, be working in Thailand, have a running business, but also be able to incorporate that into home ownership, again, depending on circumstances. So it may be a good idea for folks who are interested in this sort of concept of, the whole package, everything that they need to do to sort of get on sort of the long-term track for living in Thailand. Maybe a good idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed, because it's a good idea to get all your ducks in the row up front, because down the road it will benefit you greatly having all those details worked out, and which will thereby allow you to remain here long term, and it will give you further options, for example, residence, possibly even citizenship down the road.